Okay, Steve Bates with the latest video predictions. First up, we've got Bolton Burnley. I think Owen Cole will be pretty pleased with the way his side performed at Arsenal in their last league game. I know they didn't win at the Emirates, but I think Owen Cole would have seen enough signs there to be pretty encouraged by his team's performance. Obviously, it's not going to be easy against his old club. They'll want to go to the rebut and give a good account of themselves under their new manager Brian Laws. But I think Bolton will probably win the day on this one, home win. Next game is Manchester United versus Hull. I think Manchester United will be all guns blazing on this one. They've lost ground at the top of the table in the last few days, and they will want to get back closer to the top of the table. Hull obviously put up a great fight at Spurs in their last game. Their goalkeeper Boaz Myhill was absolutely fantastic. United will have to hope that he's not in that kind of form again, but I think United will have too much for Hull and home win. Portsmouth West Ham, well, two clubs in major trouble. Difficult to know which of them is in more trouble actually at the moment. I guess probably you'd say Portsmouth, because West Ham have got new owners and they'll be looking to put their past troubles behind them. Doesn't seem to be any light at the end of the tunnel for Portsmouth, on or off the pitch really. I fancy West Ham to get something from this game. I think they'll be certainly good enough for a draw, but I think I'm going to go for a West Ham win. Stoke Man City. Manchester City have got so much firepower these days that when they play teams like Stoke, you really can't see them slipping up unless they have an off day. It's possible, but I think with Roberto Mancini in charge there now, I think City are a different proposition, and I'm going to go an away win. Tottenham Fulham, tough game for Tottenham. They didn't perform very well at Anfield against Liverpool in the last game. I think Harry Redknapp was a bit disappointed with not being able to take advantage of a Liverpool team without Torres and Gerrard. So I'm sure he'll be demanding in front of their own fans that they give a good account themselves against Fulham, and I think Tottenham will just sneak it, a home win. Wolves Liverpool. Liverpool, I think, have kind of battled their way through that sort of really bad patch they had, and are looking more like a team that believes in themselves a little bit more. Wolves are having a really torrid season. I think it will be a tight game this, but I'm predicting Liverpool to just nick it, away win. Aston Villa Arsenal, again another really tough game to call this one. Villa obviously pretenders for a fourth place. Arsenal, having hit the top in the Premier League, are looking really good at the moment. I'm going to actually tip an Arsenal win in this one. I think they'll have too much going forward for Villa, so an away win. Blackburn Wigan, another tough game. They all are these days to try and call. Blackburn really gave a good account of themselves at Villa in the Carling Cup, and to score 4 goals away from home and not win the game must be very galling. I think they're going to have too much for Wigan. Blackburn definitely need a win in the Premier League, so I'm going to take them to win, home win. Chelsea Birmingham. Birmingham are on the up definitely, as Manchester United discovered at St Andrews a couple of weeks ago. But I think Chelsea are in such an awesome groove at the moment, very powerful, very strong, not missing at all their players who are away on African Nations Cup duty. So I'm going to go Chelsea home win. Everton Sunderland. Sunderland took a real pasting last time out against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So I'm sure Steve Bruce has been working on them and their attitude and their defensive concentration. But Everton really do have it in them to perform when they have to, and I'm sure David Moyes will be desperate for them to climb the table. I'm going to go home win.